Let's see what's in the cupboard today to cook. We have salt, oxo cubes, pesto, onions, some chilies, corned beef, tomatoes and peas. Enough ingredients for a meal fit for a king or queen. Right, so we've put the chilies, 2 chilies in with the corned beef and the salt and the oxo cubes. Salt about a tablespoon and a half. Then we've got the onions. I use 2 pans to fry it off separately because you want them browned off basically and quite burnt with the corned beef, so it's not looking pink at the end, because if it looks pink you get you know what they say, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so when you look at it, it doesn't look as pleasant, to be honest with you, so you burn it off, which gives it a bit more colour. So when I say use the 2 pans, don't be idle and thinking about the washing up, because it will taste better because you're in control of the cooking then. What happens is if you put the 2 in the same pan, you're not in control of the cooking, you're not. So you put it in separate pans and you can control the onions, you can control the meat to whatever certain texture you need them at, which I will show you. So the colour of the corned beef changing colour, that's what we want. And we have got some potatoes, so I think we'll have potato as well. Potato, do it as a pie, I think. Okay. Sorry I haven't got a tripod and I have to do it this way. I'm not a YouTube star or anything like that. It's just poor old me. So I'll do my best for you. But believe me, this is a meal fit for a king. Right, see how it's gone crispy? That's the only way I can explain it. It goes a bit textury, and this is what you want. I've transferred the onions into the corned beef pan now. Now I should add some peas. So I need to add the whole tin. Okay. So the peas and onions are in there now as well. Throw tomatoes in. Whoops, a daisy. Boil some water for your gravy. Just do a bit of gravy, about 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons of gravy. This is going to be your sauce. Everybody loves sauce. A rich sauce. Now see the colour of it, it's a nice red. Now if we hadn't cooked the meat off, it would look pink. And it's not very appetising. So now what we want to do, we mix the gravy, make sure it's thick, not runny, because you don't want a runny gravy, sauce, sorry, and tip that into your... Now this will create a beautiful sauce, which is what we're after. Mix it in, and simmer for about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Keep stirring all the time, as much as you can, sorry. Now the mad thing is, what we're trying to do now is reduce that water from that gravy and from the tomatoes down out of this corned beef mixture. We need the water out of it before we put it in the casserole dish or whatever, and then put the potato on top, cheesy potato, whatever you do. So, but we just need for the water to evaporate. It sounds silly, we've just put it in, now we've got to wait for it to evaporate away, but that's what causes your sauce, that's what gives you your sauce and your taste. So the more you evaporate it, the more thicker that sauce will get as well. Just still reducing it at this moment while the potatoes are being cooked. This will taste divine. I am not joking you. Spice there, touch of spice. I can't stress enough about the importance of cooking food. and giving it that flavour. This is why we burn food really, and it assists it. We can manipulate the burning to assist with our taste of our food, and I don't think we really cook food anymore like you should, and we lose them flavours and deep flavours, and a true chef would know this. I'm old school. It's about ready now to transfer over into the casserole dish. I would have preferred another one as well, because this, believe it or not, is enough for about 12 people. That's for about 6 people, 5-6 people. So 12 people, you'll see in a minute when I show you how deep it goes into there. So I would have liked 2 ceramic smaller ones, but I say it does go a long way. This is why it is a good meal for people who can't really afford much, or just need that bit of help, or just looking in your cupboards. If we can do it, we can. Just need to use our imagination, that's all. We have a bit of cheese as well, so we'll grate the cheese into the jug first, then put the potato in, mash it down. You don't need butter or margarine when you put cheese in potatoes. Mistake people make, it's enough dairy in cheese. And what happens is, when you just put cheese in, the potato still has a body to it. It's still firm, but still smooth in your mouth, if you get what I mean. It has more body. So, but when you put the margarine or the butter, it melts it down, it makes it more runnier, and it's not so palatable really. And I was saying, look how much ingredients there is in their stock. So that could easily go half that and put it in another one. As I say, it's enough easy for 12 people. Every time I do it, there's just immense of it. But it's such a cheap meal. Voila! There we go. And it'll go in the oven now. Don't forget, it's already cooked really. We just want to put that, add that extra touch of that caramelisation of that cheese and the potato, and let the sauces run, and the smell and the aroma run through the potato. So, but there it goes. There's the pie. And there you go. So from a tin of corned beef really, and the taste and the spices that come together explode in your mouth, no joke. And that, by the way, is just grass washed. But voila, honestly, my mouth's watering. There you go. As you can call it, cottage pie without the cottage, and shepherd's pie without the shepherd.